Diego's the immortal VP.
Naku, lakad mo tatang, lakad mo tatang!
Normally. To whoever's targeted. So, and because Wind Ranger really wants to just solo. I do agree though. Like, I mean, Citrus looked really good on the Wind Ranger yesterday. Dude, Denog is gonna hate you. He's been calling for so many snipers. Seeing the Mars 4 games in a row, I think. Actually, no, 5 games in a row. And he's looked very mediocre through the past 2 series as my pro and VT faded. And now got the bugs, and that's going to be first blood picked up in VT.
Maybe the change in terms of how you know, the intensity of the game, the pressure.
GY is going to get a kill over with the Hex follow-up from Yif. KMP's unable to get any return, although now with the movement speed advantage, he's got 2 points in the Thirst. Oh, the Cinder Brew. Not that Blood Right should tick him out. There's no angle for Yif to be able to trade. He didn't want to go back down to the Bloodseeker.
Something that I wonder always on KMP Berserker is that they tend to not... Oh, mid lane BB.
Ooh.
Okay.
Let's go, Citrus. That was always the... That was what I was just saying. Orca, well, Ragdoll at the time, as Seri should be okay, but they might... Swashbuckle doesn't get too much distance away. BT faded with those boots, like you were saying. Prior has the movement speed.
I don't want to sound too tough. I feel like this is maybe personal skills issues.
Okay.
Yeah. Because Orca, they are just insanely high skill.
Such a desperate position where KMP has to smoke. And while they're going to run into VT faded, to make sure at least they don't have a way to cancel a TP, but he does not know that, of course.
Oh, I like this move though. Like, it tells you that NY, they're constantly thinking about winning condition right now. They're all constantly thinking about how to salvage this Huskars lane. And something, you know, finally in line.
Good.
Uh-oh. BB, run!
Get the slow. So I want to continue to follow up with this. Spirit Vessel out, so BB's in trouble. The bugs along with the tick might be enough. Great timing with the armor talks. Look at the backline. Hang on, a second line axe. It just blows up multiple heroes. They're still chasing down BB, but it's just GY solo. He's got the tower assistance. Armor Toggles again needs to be perfect somehow through all the sustain. GY gets it. Oh my, but the price...
And quickly throw down the bugs there.
BB. GY, they know this is happening, but Roche's gonna fall anyway. Do they still feel like they're in a position to fight? They'll lose the life of the Tusk. Simultaneously, Seri's going to drop as well before the Rolling Thunder. So still a decent fight, even though the Aegis has already been snatched. And look at the importance. Buying back on 2 heroes. Aegis already dropped, though, and I don't know if they're going to get anything out of these buybacks. Oh, my.
Oh, no.
TP, now KP's locked down to the bottom lane. You see MyPro's positioning, but with the rest of Orca wrapping on the back line, they'll make sure this Tusk has no involvement to KMP's escape. 5 heroes on Orca. That's the emphasis they're putting on the carry from MY.
This is where Orca is gonna play really fast. The dagger timing online is out right now. There's no more reason for them to just farm.
Pumped up. Dire, what do we do with this? QI is gonna connect to the area. Mashes to the shard zone, up to the high ground. Attempt to TP up, but Yif flying into the river. Make sure there is no opportunity to escape out to another...
I feel like the way to win for MY is just to still to find themselves... Okay, Leonex. Not the way... Not where you want to be.
Oh. Wait, that frost shield, I mean, it does show the power of it. Christ, that was way too close. Lion Axe with the sacrifice. But, okay, what's the play now from Orca? You saw Husker TP up, you saw KP...
Right, with this BKB, I don't know if they are really ready to fight. I feel like Sari needs to...
They're eyeing up BB. Lane, Husker's in trouble. All of Orca starting to surround, but the blink start, he's gonna go forward. BB, they'll turn, and now the follow-up. Seri straight on top of the sniper with the shards. Put Seri in such an awkward position. They've got the detection still homing onto the sniper under the T1 tower, but Citrus is standing his ground. Unable to win the man fight in the end, so the consequence is 3 heroes on all.
Q. They are not too sad with another one dying. BB.
If they force the BKB, although MY, they're waiting. They sprung the trap, it's still VT faded. The turn with the BKB, Rupture out just holding the Templar Assassin back at the moment. He's even got a blink forward. Turns to BB, off to the side though, Lion Axe. Solo use of the Chain Frost, bouncing back and forth thanks to the Ice Spire. But BB still stuck around though. Got the mana to be able to jump in for, but once the BKB expires, you see how they're able to deal with the Husker. Smoke.
Radiant.
Okay.
MP, BKB on cooldown, this is huge. He's gonna get kited in fights now as Yif jumps. Tusk gonna instantly fall. Look at the Earth Spike ravage from Yif to start the fight. And now VT faded with a double damage. He can stay in his ground and beat onto the Husker. No casualties for Orca as Seri drops as well. A statement fight for the lads on Dire. The line, now they're gonna push back MY. For the side, Seri's gonna be brought down. First use of the Primal Split as well, and they can't retreat. KMP used his BKB, but you still have it on the Husker. It might not matter though. Tusk attempts to snowball, but Yif again, the multi-man stun with the Earth Spike. But BP turns around, gets the kill on the Templar Assassin. Buyback's coming into play. You'll get the life of the Husker. KMP still something you have to be a little bit cautious of. Citrus though, concussive grenade, gets some distance. Assassinate, not enough to secure the kill. And now Citrus, he's put himself in a compromised position. Yif's gonna do his best to turn them around as Citrus, look at the damage that's starting to ramp up. Oh my lord, Citrus does it.
Ooh. He forced up out of the blood right as well. KMP, he has got to run. Messy.
They have very good vision nearby for MY. Very, very good vision. They're gonna start. GY gets the information though. The chain control will offer them at least a quick kill. He can still always buy back and TPD outpost if it.
Feeling so awkward without his Aghanim now.
They're rolling Thunder for a team fight. They got the Skadi as well. That's a huge item, but look at the wraparound. Look at the wraparound. MY going to Citrus. Detection's out, but the Hurricane Pike, and now Citrus all of a sudden is on the opposite side of the fight. They're going to try and close the distance. Concussive grenade available. Citrus going to kite them further and further in. He's just waiting to use it to reposition, but he doesn't find an opening. It looks like it doesn't matter though. 3 down, VT faded, the cleanup crew's showing up. And GY's hunting, they've had enough in fact. Wow, Orca. What a game 1 performance. 31.
Cooldown. I know this so well because I've been spending a lot.
What am I, Tinker? I wanted to be right. That's right, you're happy, you're right. I'm happy for you being right. That's good enough.
Important here for Seri. Like he needs to get to this timing, otherwise there's no one that can really check this Necroforce.
That last arrow from Yif. I mean, you were saying this could be the lane.
Yeah, I'm intrigued to see as well. I hope that's the case, but he's already queuing up the U-Scepter, which is really smart. For it. Seri went down, okay. That was what? Solo queue? To leave top lane. Abaddon doesn't want to leave bottom lane.
They don't. They get the kill into menu ping. Okay. Seri, my pro combined together. That second point in the low shadow was.
Can still save this mid tower.
Menu ping. Default's not enough. Now they've over-positioned themselves and they'll be penalized. Scythe and the arrow flying through. Nice spell casting from Orca. They knew they didn't need the arrow for the Scythe target. They used it for the Nightmare instead. And Seri's even going to be forced to TP in. Towers well at all.
Yeah, that's true. They kind of have to make sure that everyone on MY side dies before they can really commit for a tower. So if they're able to take this bottom tower down for free, that's going to be such a big bonus. So I really hope that MY notice this and decides to defend the bottom side. And Seri getting another free kill, so
this game really feels like a lot of weight is onto Seri's back, but let's have a decent time. 3-1-1 bottom. They might just drop the arena for my pro, and it looks like that's going to be the case. Make sure the creeps don't eat the arrow. That's not. And I like GY getting the kill as well. I mean, he secures it with the God's Rebuke, but that's what you need as well, getting him closer to the Blink. And now mid lane. Fiend scripts out, followed up from the Scythe. They'll secure the burst with GY showing up. So.
What the strike.
Oh no, Seri. Caught out by the Fiend script. Line Axe trying to get nearby, but that's where GY comes into play. And VTP is like, alright. I mean, we're all ultimates are dropped. I may as well just use my own as well. Let me rejoin the party. But they don't even kill off Lion Axe, so really the Chrono gives them nothing. BB's gonna fly on over. Reveal the Blink Dagger with the Mortimer Kisses. A very awkward fight. I mean, that could have been completely different. New Ping's gonna pop the smoke. It's gonna run into Seri. Honestly, losing the Bane is not the worst thing. So you get the tower and you get the Bane as well. A little bit of objectives now claimed for MY.
It feels like they don't actually achieve too much out of it.
It's scary. They're all grouped up. GY look at the arena once again onto 2 heroes. Simultaneously throughout the lane though, they've got a big issue with the Dragonite's health pool as Citrus lands a scythe, gets rid of the tanky DK. And that is 2 down for really no grave consequence at all.
Yes, the Fire Cookie or the Abaddon, as long as Orca know where you are, they will be able to isolate you from your cores. Which is why this Necroforce...
They still got Chrono, so KMP, there we go, Chrono. Abaddon's gonna get caught as well, so they don't have the saving factor to keep KMP alive! Oh no, they tried to face check the pick and... Oh, the ward being nearby is gonna be the grave consequences. Seri, look at that, the ward again paying off drastically. They've been able to run into the Faceless Void, but Menu Ping holding back exceptional use of the Fiend's Grip. Now Seri is gonna get dropped. And they're looking for more as well as Orca. They're not done just yet. The train keeps on rolling on as Lionax and MyPro retreating throughout the lane, but it's going to be Citrus that runs into BB. He's got that shard like you've been asking for, so the burst showing up well and truly. And still, I mean, Abaddon, he still stayed. There was no hope of him protecting the dragon. Usage, GY, once again trying to catch up MyPro. He's not going to get the kill now with the arena not nearby, and he does have to be cautious how long he sticks around, because MY, they have already smoked to connect. Got a BKB, but Seri, with the use of the roll-up, dodges back and finds the extra connection. You're going to kill, smoke all 5 heroes from MY bottom. I don't think it's the worst thing.
It feels like everyone on Orca is so rich, right? But if you look at the timer, it's just 25 minutes in. It feels like everyone is so jacked, especially Necroforce. He has a dragon.
I mean, everyone is farm. That's why. I guess maybe it's props to KMP, because you take a look at everyone's farm and then KMP is also relatively close. So again,
True.
can he do it? Oh, he's under a ward. He's got a BKB though.
He's gonna solo kill him.
They want to try and force it up, and now with the Dagon burst, it's not enough. Citrus, don't get sundered. He's going to TP up for the cancel. Oh, okay, if he gets sundered if he's got his team nearby.
I have no idea.
Radiant. BB's gonna jump. Mars is not the worst target to start on if you can take away the arena. But G1 just turns. He's like, yep, good luck killing me. I got BKB. Arena drops. Scythe used as well. Seri's gonna roll into the middle, but once again, the Fiend Grip to deal with the Pango. Now the Chrono to deal with the Terrorblade as well. KMPs are gone out. They'll lose the life for Seri, and they are not done. Pursuing on for more. Trying to see if they can run into any stragglers, but you're happy.
It hasn't seemed to be able to get any of that, so...
They're trying on VT Faded top. He's got the Aegis, of course. GY's going to come into safety here. Maybe with the arena, might give VT Faded an opportunity to get away with 1 life. But it's not the case. So they'll bring it down for the rest of Orca. They have had at least some opportunity to invade the area deep inside the Radiant territory. Back behind the tier 2 tower. There's no escape for KMP. That's probably all she wrote. I feel like they're in a territory to call it quits, and it is.
Select your hero. Make the ultimate choice.
Low down how much farm Mars really would have gotten out of this.
Yeah, they even forced you to purchase an early of health as well, which is something that you don't really like to do.
Might kill MyPro. A couple of hits under the tower, and you're just gonna get the first blood. Now they're even TPing Menu Ping down, but that will be cancelled off as well. But it was just so devastating with the lanes previously and how they were set up. As bottom, MyPro is going to go down with the last right click. Top lane, the action's continuing to break out as well. As even Citrus going to look to TP up just to make sure that Seri doesn't get any more extra assists.
So probably not pushing any tower in anytime soon. Citrus though, with the Deerun crashing a lot. Oh!
From lane, relocate. Arena's already been used from GY, so it looks like, again, it's just the support though in the Tide Hunter. Meanwhile, it's leaving them vulnerable mid, as Citrus don't really have this lineup that's able to really take team fights at such a high level that I feel like they need to in a game like this. It's going to come down to GY, and whenever the arenas are available as bottom lane, do continue on. I mean, the relocate's coming out, and the instant Ravage to hold them back. But it's only Lionax and Seri at the moment. BB's even going to look to get involved as well. Needs to find an angle for the Sonic Wave to clip onto multiple heroes. He hasn't used it out just yet. As well, recognizing the relocator.
From that, it makes all this death very worth it. It's like she's like the richest support out of 4, and he's that 4 times.
They will just end up getting out of the menu ping kill. So, I mean, KMP taking away some of the dies. Do they get the kill? They will, right? Anchor smash. It might not reach. And now GY Ravage, they have to use the ultimate to get the life of the Ogre Magi, but now with the Fiends come on the outskirts as well. Holding in GY's position, but drop the Sonic Wave to secure it, so a lot of ultimates utilized here from M1. BB with the Shadow Blade reveal though, so this is now where the game will start to get scary. You've had this Blink on Mars for a little bit, but now you've got the Shadow Blade on VT Faded.
Oh, top lane, free Q on Leonix. I guess that's all.
But you got no Ravage to follow up, so they're going to take it with no contestation. There goes my pro. KMP instantly forward, but now that we go, Age is picked up on Citrus. They got the tether, so Yif is making sure GY's more than healthy. Slams the shield down, takes away another life, and now Orca. I mean, all of a sudden, this is getting scary. I mean, you're greed on the Midas. Yes, you've been able to complete the Blink Dagger, but I feel like...
And they lost the biggest objective now. And all of a sudden, this game looks like it's broken.
They're just going to be a bit cautious, man. My pro's got Ravage. He's able to make it down to the river. Now with the Sonic Wave pushback as well. Yif is waiting on the high ground to try and get involved as well to keep the sniper alive. Second life, what can they do to set themselves up to relocate? Pumping, ready to go. Just gets it out. Oh, Yif is on point this time with the Io, but that means that Tiny, he's been left completely on an island. He's going to try and do as much damage as he can, but Radiant, that is a huge team fight for them. They get 2 kills along with the Ages as well. Oh, I can get the initiation. My pro is on point. Ravage clipping on to 3. More importantly, Yif is caught out as well. A tether back to the higher gun, but they're still going to look to turn. Tiny with the burst potential is able to blow up the Tidehunter. A 1-for-1, and Orca. It looks like you'll lose GY too, but what could have been such a disastrous fight for Orca.
Oh, that looked like a... Yeah, that was a... I guess the idea behind it is that they want to win the game soon. They don't want this to go into after 40 minutes.
GY, along with Orca, gonna make sure that's not a possibility. Not the greatest target. Gotta be cautious if they put a ward on the high ground, and yeah, it looks like BB's gonna try and blink himself away. But that...
They're not killing anyone,
relocate out? Oh, I think they relocated menu ping out.
Oh,
VT Faded is underneath the sentry. VT Faded, he's got BKB. The Bashers, they're procced as well, so VT Faded is gonna be in trouble. Bash is out already. GY's gonna try and come into assistance, but the Ravage just holding it back. But the Fiends group as well, we've already used the relocate, so there's no way for Yif to hold them out. Stone Gaze out, BT Faded can't see, and he's gonna Terry, what a crush! On to 2, they catch out Citrus, but a force up to reset the sniper's positioning as Citrus pummeling into BB. A blink out to the southern side, but Orca somehow turned that outpost area. BT Faded is gonna be the first one to pop this. Look at KMP, he's just charging in. Smoke pops instantly. They have to know someone's nearby, but they're all grouped up. The Ravage, he gets it off, but it's not the greatest one at the moment. Towards the backline, the most important thing is they're onto Citrus. But a relocate out to safety. All the ultimates are being forced out, but the fact that the sniper's still alive is going to cause so much chaos for the side of NY. As KMP completely left on an island, as Citrus just pummels into the Medusa. The start they were looking for, but they weren't able to convert, with stunning the sniper again. Yif is the...
Siege through this, but if VT Fader goes up, I think could be a winning condition here for NY.
Oh, this is scary. This is scary. They just finished. Sherry's almost got cleaved out, but look at the damage from KMP. They've got the arena out, but it's not going to matter. First life of the Ages taken care of. Now with the Fiend's grip as well, there's going to be no protection for GY. So a great start for MY. They will not get anything more out of it. So the Ages, along with the Mars death, and they defend. They now completed. And with the Corrosive Haze amp up, I don't know if Citrus actually play like this. Fiend script out. Oh, GY's going to try and blink it, but down with the Ravage as well. He jumps behind, but it's not going to matter. A relocate again as Yif is the savior of the team fight. Multiple ultimates drop. KMP stuck outside the base, but he's still a man that you have to respect. But the men are gone. Health soon to fall as well. He poured out. No Medusa for the fight. They'll lose the tide as well. That's a dieback. Mega creeps on the cards. That might just be the final. It's done, it is. Orca 3-0, convincing fashion, and they will be your OED.
Fight.